Hey everyone, welcome to match 1 of 3 of Shardless Knuckleblade. Playing against Jeskai Control in this matchup. Apologies in advance, my throat is still killing me, coming off a cold, so have fun enjoying laughing at my voice cracking. Just a reminder here, while this match starts up, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. It would really go a long way. Would really appreciate that support. Every number counts, every viewer counts, so thank you. So we're gonna try and cascade here. See if we get permission and response. We don't? Cool. Well, we still might, actually. Yeah, there we go. Generally, you don't answer the cascading spell. Well, the cascade spell, you answer the cascading spell. So, there we go. All good. In theory, this turn, we can play Savage Knuckleblade. And give it haste. Good old Savage. So, main board, Rest in Peace is kind of brutal. In our case, we don't really care. So our opponent is now, they're like, shoot. They don't have no answer for that. So, all of you long-time Delver watchers, how weird does my voice sound right now? Let me know in the comment section down below. Alright, so they do have an answer for Savage Knuckleblade, Solitude. It's unfortunate. Now, I could have answered Solitude there with Subtlety, and I missed it. So this is kind of like a retrospective thing. I think it's also because I normally, when I don't expect anything, I just hit 6 on MTGO, which means like auto yield. So what happened is that Solitude kind of resolved before I could answer with Subtlety, so... And that happens to me more than I would like it to. So I have to kick that bad habit. All moments is okay. It gets the bolt. So we're just gonna, you know, dirtle around here. To Fairy. Beautiful. Hopefully we turned off any way for them to answer that agent. First will attack. We are playing a control deck here, so they probably do have main board wipes, so See if we have one coming up here. We don't. Just a fairy. EE is unfortunate. That's a main board EE as well. Our opponent is playing their sideboard in their main. It's pretty brutal. Although I have been seeing engineer explosives in the main more frequently recently. Drawing a lot of lands here, which is just unfortunate. Yeah. I mean, I would concede at this point. Things are not really looking good. Especially if we keep drawing lands. Jace. Yeah, I don't look forward to getting Fate Sealed here. Doesn't really matter, we have one fetch, but still. Yeah, okay, looks like I'm done. So taking a slightly more permission package here, just kind of fight them a little harder on their permission and their planeswalkers in particular. So Force of Negation comes in, Bloodbraid goes out. This hand's pretty decent actually. Looks like our opponent's going to do something here. Cool. That gives us a clear turn 3. Unless they have Force of Negation, of course. Chalice of the Void on 0. Yep. Now we could bounce that end of turn to at least get one Cascade trigger. There we go. Yeah, that's going to resolve. We do have another Brazen Borrower, though, so that could work. Cool. Our opponent has a lot of removal. I get it. Probably going to go for Huntmaster to Fells here. We all know what Huntmaster to Fells does, right? Longtime viewers know. He wins you the game. Now, based on the average that we all know about, I should be winning in the next 2 turns. We'll see. I actually don't remember, so this will be good. That is the average, though. If it survives, of course. If Unmaster survives. Void Mirror, I'm not too concerned about. And this is what I mentioned in the deck tech. Our opponent's going to over-focus on stopping our Rhinos, and the Rhinos are just kind of like plan B. So we tack in. Our opponent has nothing. We're going to cast nothing. And boom, flip. What'd I tell you? What did I tell you? I said 2 turns, it's just 1. Yep, there we go. Cool. I feel like subtlety is less necessary here. Yep, cool. Good old Huntmaster. Just need to build a Huntmaster deck, and we're good. If you love Huntmaster to Fells, let me know in the comment section down below as well. If you have that passion for that creature as I do. It's such an awesome creature. So now, with Seal of Primordium in the 60, Shardless Agent has a chance of hitting Seal. And, you know, it's okay. It's a calculated risk. It's not necessarily a bad hit. So I feel like we should rush out Shardless here. That's probably what I'm going to do. Yeah. And let's see if we hit Seal. As opposed to the Rhino. Oh, right. Here, you can see here I'm trying to figure out what went on. It's Teferi. Teferi cuts it. Yeah, there we go. Can't cast it anyway. For the record, we did hit Crashing Footfalls, but didn't do anything. So, next turn, I'm going to play a Haste Savage Knuckleblade, which will be nice. At least I hope so. Oh, okay, I'm doing Petty Theft. Gotcha. So let's see. I guess Teferi is kind of the bigger issue there. Although I could have played Savage Knuckleblade and swung into Teferi, but still problematic. Void Mirror, cool. Don't plan on running into Void Mirror issues anytime soon. So now I can play Savage Knuckleblade with haste, I believe. Yeah. And we're gonna hit our friend Teferi here. Which is going to make a huge difference. Because if they have no answer for Savage Knuckleblade, that means they can't save their Teferi. They're probably going to dig for an answer here. But their mana is not very complimentary right now. 2 Field of Ruins is not great. Hallowed Fountain, though, was lucky. If they're going for one of our lands, that seems like a waste, but okay. I mean, sure. So now I can actually pump up Savage Knuckleblade if I want to. I don't. It looks like I want to cast probably Raisin Bar or Bone Crusher Giant. Or not. Alright. Interesting. Playing it safe. I could, in theory... I think the smart thing here is that if our opponent plays like a board wipe next turn, that's pretty bad. But here I have the mana to bounce Savage Knuckleblade back into my hand in response. Yeah, it's not really a problem. I mean, he's going to come back with haste, so... Prioritizing Teferi. Yeah, there's no rush in getting Savage Knuckleblade because I could give it haste. Bone Crusher Giant makes more sense because it's always going to have Summoning Sickness. So next turn I could hit for a lot harder. Well, now I can't. Because I only have one red source, but that's okay. I can also play Huntmaster of the Fells, which is perfectly fine. We all know what happens. If I want to win ASAP, might as well just resolve Huntmaster of the Fells. Yeah, you can see I'm going for him. I'm like, alright, cool. Boom. If they have no removal, I win. Okay, they have removal. Alright, cool. Cool. That's fair. That's fair. It seems like they have an infinite supply of Teferis. I still feel like it's game over here. Yeah, let's just attack and see. Oh, well, that's great. If that's what they were relying on winning, well, then we have an answer for that. Let's just get this over with. We win the game. All right, there we go. Shardless Knuckleblade against Jeskai Control. I'm sick, so I'm not going to talk too much about that. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about this match. I'd love to hear from you, and yeah, we can go from there. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy my content in general, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. It really goes a long way. It helps me out a lot. If you want to become a member here on YouTube, hit that join button, which should be in and around that subscribe button. Check out the different membership tiers and the different perks you get at each tier. You know, I'd love to have you as part of my YouTube community officially as a member. And I think the membership tiers are pretty interesting, have some cool little features in there. So check it out. I would really appreciate your support. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, share my content on social media, watch my content start to finish like you're doing right now. It really does go a long way, so thank you for that. Lastly, if you want to become a patron, check out the Patreon link in the description of this video. Check out the Patreon rewards program. In a nutshell, you give me money every month. I use that money to buy sealed product, which I open up on this channel, and then I give you back that money in the form of rares and mythics at the end of every year. The longer you're a patron, the more rares and mythics you get. Basically, one rare mythic for every month that you're a patron. And the value of those rares are anything really between $3 and $15. Some of them go even higher, as you know. So even if you average out about $5 per rare, that's $5 a month, you get your money back, but odds are you'll make more. Anyway, all that information is on Patreon. There's a video on there that explains it all. We really appreciate your support either way. Thanks, and have a good one.